sinners. Yeah, we were beginners in the hood as 5%ers, but something must have got in us, cause all of us turned to sinners. Now some
guys, what is up? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. Today we are taking a look at a fragrance from the house of Andy Tower. This one is from his new and very wallet-friendly Flash line. Now, the first fragrance he released in this line was called Rose Flash, which I liked. I didn't love it. I liked it. I'm not a huge fan of rose, so not too many rose fragrances I love, although he was able to do one with Rose de Kandahar. I do love that one. After he did Rose Flash, he did Vanilla Flash next, and I love Vanilla Flash. I will be buying that one, and this is the newest, at least as of me filming this video, and it is called Incense Flash. Now, recently, I've purchased a bunch of fragrances from Twisted Lily, and I wanted to get a sample of this. When I got my last fragrance from Twisted Lily, they didn't. It was so new, they didn't have samples of it yet. So I just decided to give it a blind buy. And this is my third from the house of Andy Tower. I also own a L'air du Desert Americain, which I've reviewed, and the aforementioned Rose de Kandahar, which I've also reviewed. Left on my list to purchase from this house as of right now, I would like to get Lone Star Memories, and then at least Vanilla Flash down the road. If you're interested in the history of this wonderful house, Andy Tower, a brilliant Swiss perfumer, please do check out the video that I did on L'air du Desert Americain, where I sort of give a little bit of backstory on Andy Tower. This one, Incense Flash, was released this year in 2015. It comes in one size, and that size is 30 ml. It is eau de parfum concentration, and it's going to go $63. And you can purchase it online at Twisted Lily or at Lucky Scent. Most places that carry Tower will have this one, and the notes on this one are leather, musk, woods, ambergris, and natural boswellia serrata incense. Now, as far as your presentation on these, the box is really simple. It just says Towerville on the top. You have a sticker that adorns the side that lets you know which fragrance this is and gives you your warnings and whatnot, your barcode, and then your bottle, really teeny 30 ml bottle. Sticker, Incense Flash Eau de Parfum, 30 ml. Towerville sticker on the bottom, little plastic cap, and a decent atomizer. So certainly nothing to complain about. Maybe you would want the regular Tower fragrances come with I think it's just a much obviously nicer presentation, but those fragrances are double the price. So it all comes back to how much you want to pay for what you want. As far as the fragrance goes, I do like this one. I'll give you a quick breakdown on this one. It's a really, really, really dry incense scent. What I get is woods, musk, and a little bit of leather. And I think the decision you need to make is if you're really looking for an incense scent and your budget's under $100, to me, you have three very good options. If you want to go to that $80, $85 price point, you can get... you can go to the very critically acclaimed Incense series by Comme des Garçons. If you're sort of in that $60 level, you can go with this guy. And if you want to even spend less, that $40, $50 level, you can get the excellent Incense by Smell Bent, indie house out of California, which I always talk very positively about. All three of those are very good options, and I don't think you can go wrong any way you go. This one is a very dry, almost crackly, balmy incense set. It's not too strong. It's not too strong at all, which isn't a bad quality really for an incense fragrance. I find this one to be a little linear, and as I said, the notes that I'm mainly getting here are incense, woods, and musk, and then some leather. It's very much a church incense. So smoky, dry. It sits on a base of woods, and under that woods is leather. And as it dries down in your skin, the woods will peek their heads out more and more, and the leather will become more evident. You're not going to pick up much more than that, though. And as I said, the journey is fairly linear. It's a good performer. I know from experience that a beastly incense can be trouble, and this one has some restraint. It doesn't create a huge amount of sillage. It only projects moderately, and I actually think that's a good thing. It's totally unisex. Men and women can wear this one alike. Anyone who wants an incense fragrance can wear this one, and I think it's obviously going to do best in colder weather, but I think this one can work on cooler spring days because it's lighter than other incense fragrances. For me, this would be just a night out scent, or like a cozy rainy day cold scent. That's when I think this will work for me on wearing this one around the house on a cold winter day. If you're looking for something like this but can't find this one, or just looking at a different price point, I would take a look at Incense by Smell Ben. I like Incense better personally because Incense is incense, but it's also got vanilla soaked woods in it, and that vanilla I feel like really gives the fragrance some extra oomph. Of course, you can look at the options in the Comme des Garçons series. You can take a look at the regular Andy Tower incense fragrances. He has a couple in his regular lineup. There's more to those. They're a little bit more complex and they perform better. If you're really looking for the end-all, be-all churchy incense, I would take a look at Lavis by Unum, which is an Italian company that actually does the clothing for the Pope. And they designed a spray for his garments, and that spray has been turned into a perfume called Lavis, L-A-V-S, and it is available at Twisted Lily. If someone were trying to talk you into purchasing this fragrance, I think they would tell you that it's a great price and you're going to get that Andy Tower quality at a $60 entry point. That's a really good deal. I think if someone were trying to get you to skip this one, they would tell you that it's not the best incense scent out there. I think right now, for me, it's probably the worst of the three flash. So I think that maybe is how someone would dissuade you from this one. Honestly, guys, I think me purchasing this one was a mistake. Just because I have an under $70 incense scent that I really enjoy, and then I have some more costly ones as well. For me, out of the three flash scents, as I just said, I think vanilla is far and away the best. I think rose is second best, and then this one. But this is still a good scent. For me, it's a 6.5 out of 10. As I said, good incense scents don't really bring or this good incense scent doesn't bring anything new to the genre. It's not beastly. Obviously, not a lot of money goes into presentation, but the goal of these flash scents was for Andy Tower to be able to get creations out there quicker at a lower price point, and he's obviously doing an excellent job at that. And what I like best is that these are all named after a single note, rose, vanilla, incense, and those notes shine in each composition. But they also are surrounded by interesting notes as well. I would look at all of these, especially if the regular niche price points sort of keep you from purchasing niche fragrances. Now you've got no excuse, because one of the best indie/niche perfumers is now making very good affordable fragrances. I at some point do plan on owning all three. For me, while I see value in vanilla and even in rose, and that's coming from someone who's not a rose fan, I have some that I like better than this. But if you don't have a sort of incense scent in your collection, I would at least recommend taking a serious look at this one, because at the $60 price point, it is a very nice option. Now, as I said, to those of you who do have incense scents, I don't know that this one is worth you getting. I did actually just want to make note, you do get, at least I think Lucky Scent and Twisted Lily gave a 10 ml rollerball of this, so it's something you keep in your bag. I always keep like travel sprays and stuff in my bag, so that's cool. I know they were giving it for like the first X people who ordered it. I don't know if that deal is still available, but that actually makes the money a lot more palatable because you're actually getting 40 mLs of juice if you get the rollerball. So guys, that has been my review of Incense Flash by Andy Tower. Not in love with this one, but that's not because it's not a good fragrance. It's because I love Incense by Smell Bent, and it's cheaper, and you get 50 ml of that. So it's just hard for me to justify the money on this one, but that is me. I'd love to know your opinions on this one. And that's it, guys. I'll see you next week with more videos. You know what it is.
Doing years in the hundreds, I switched my motto. Instead of saying fuck tomorrow, that buck that bought a bottle could have struck the lotto. Once I stood on the block, loose cracks, produced stacks. I cooked up and cut small pieces to get my loot back. Time is illmatic, keep static like wolf.